full of praise once again. Once again I look upon the cross where you died. I'm humbled by your mercy and I'm broken inside. Once again I thank you. Once again I pour out my life.
Great. Thank you so much, Sonia.
Thank you, Abuna.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, one God, amen. This evening we have as our guest speaker, Marc Boulos, a youth servant from the Church of St. Joseph, the Carpenter in Gainesville, Virginia. This is the second time we have Marc. We enjoyed his talk last time. May the Lord bless your talk tonight, Marc. He's gonna talk about how to make friends or friendship in general. And I think this is an everyday life topic. So we expect you to share with your thoughts, with your questions. That's it. Go ahead, Marc.
Thank you, Abuna. Thank you much. Yes, so as Abuna mentioned, we were talking about how to make friends. So before I start, I just want to say this is a very big general topic that we may have different opinions on it. Okay, so I might see it in a way, someone else see what a true friendship is in a different way. So nothing is absolute right and nothing is absolute wrong. Okay, so as Abuna mentioned also that I would love to have your opinions and share with me, guys, on what you think. Okay, let's start. Okay, so today we're gonna cover a few things. One of them, what is the meaning of the word friend? We need to understand what's a friend mean, and then we're gonna cover the who is my friend, who am I, who should I pick, and then we will see what's the Bible said about friends, and do I need friends in my life? This is another question that sometimes it comes in my head. And number 4, who am I? Who am I? I need to know myself. And number 5, it's just going to be the most important thing is how to make friends, how to pick my friends. So in the beginning, so if I say what is the meaning of the word friend, I found there's so many definitions to it. There might be so many things about this word, but I would say someone that you have something in common. This is called a friend. I'm not talking about like a close friends. I'm talking about friend, sadiq in general. So we can say anyone who is having something in common and we met before, we see them one time, could be a friend, someone I know or a friend, someone have something in common. But a close friend is a life partner, a life partner. This is how I see it. I personally see it. Someone else might see it in a different way. This is totally fine. But this is what I see it. A close friend is a life partner. And we're going to speak about it in a little bit. Okay. Number 2, who is my friend? Who can I call is my friend? This is when I want you guys to start share with me. So I can go by order I see here. So maybe Jolina, who is a friend? Who is my friend? Who can I call my friend?
Like someone like from school or someone who I talk to.
Okay. Someone from school I met, someone I talked to in general. Okay. And let's see who's next. John Yusuf, what do you think?
I think a friend is like someone you're comfortable talking to, and he's there when you need him. And like, maybe you knew each other for like a long time. That's a friend.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Someone that you talk to, someone you feel comfortable with, someone you talk to for a long time. Sounds good. Awesome. Stephen, what do you think, Stephen?
Someone that you can go to in a difficult time.
Go to in a difficult time. Very perfect. Totally agree with you. And by the way, I agree with what all you guys are saying so far. So, and I like that we have different opinions. Sonia, what do you think, if you wouldn't mind sharing?
Sure. I think it's someone that you can confide in, as someone that you trust.
Someone you trust. Okay. Very important part. Okay. Someone you trust. Okay. And the last one is Joy. Joy, what do you think?
I think a friend is someone that makes me feel that I belong.
Can you explain more?
Like when I have friends around me, that makes me feel that I belong, that I'm not alone, that I have people like me. So that's a friend to me.
Perfect. Perfect. All what you guys said is perfect. And I love that we have different perspectives and we have different opinions on this. I can add something before I go to see and what's the Bible saying about this. Maybe I would say someone who shared the good and the bad moments of my life, right? Someone who is honest and could be a secret keeper, but we can come to that secret keeper later on. Yani put كده underline underneath it. Someone rely on regardless of the circumstances. كل ده okay. It's the most important thing. كنت أنا مستني أسمعها. The most important thing to be in my friend, someone who pull me, or leads me, or push me toward God. If this part specifically is missing, I need to think about my friendship again. If my close friend, or if my close, I would say, let's assume there is like this paper. You can see we have circles in our lives, right? The biggest circle, the one that is shaded, is God. Okay, God is filling. Someone have a question?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So the filling space around me, around this page, is God. God is filling our life in general. Then we go a little bit smaller. We can say the people we know in general. Yes, maybe I saw someone. I met him a couple times. I met this lady a couple times. Okay, people I know. And then closer, we can say friends that people I met few times, people I met, more often I meet them at the gym, I meet them at the church more every Sunday or Saturday or something. And then the smallest one, the closest circle, is close and family. This is for family and close friends. So what's in common? Common is God. If God is not existing in any of these relationships, we need to think about this relationship again, or this friendship, or anything. Okay, let's go and see what the Bible is saying. If someone wants to pull up his phone, the first, I hope I say the name right, Thessalonian, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Thessalonian, the first Thessalonian, chapter 5, verse 11. What it says about friendship. He says, therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. هنا بيتكلم على نقطة مهمة قوي، إن friendship must be building up each other. دي حاجة مهمة قوي. And the friendship ماشي حاجة تانية. In First Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33 it says, do not be misled. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character, which is going to come to the point is why it's very important. We must have God. Like most likely, when there is God in our life, in our friendship, in our relationships, in our life in general, يعني it will be less corruption. بس هو هنا بيتكلم Bible about bad company corrupts good characters. يعني ما تقولش I'm good, I go to church, I do this, I do that. It's okay if I know some people who do drugs. If I know some people, مش know, if I'm friend with some people who do drugs or do bad habits or anything else, I'm gonna have a good impact on them. No, the Bible is here saying it's very clearly that bad people will corrupt the good people. Or bad company corrupt the bad. طيب آخر واحدة Colossians chapter 3 verse 13. What it says? Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. هنا بيتكلم على نقطة مهمة قوي قوي قوي. Do we forgive each other? Do we forgive each other? And the Bible is clear saying to forgive each other. This is all of this characters يعني must be أو يعني so far it needs to be in a true friend. Either it's you are the true friend or someone else. Okay, type. Do I need friends in my life? Let's stop here very quick. خلينا نبقى ملاحظين حاجة. Let's be aware of something. There is a big difference between friends and close friends. Do I need friends, a lot of friends? In my opinion, someone may say it a different way, but in my opinion, no. I don't need a lot of friends. It's good to have a lot of like yani, friends in general. But do I need? Not really. Who I need? What do I need? Maybe a close one or two friends. No more than that. Yeah, it could be one or two friends, close friends. That's maybe what I need in my life. And again, I'm reminding you, this is from my point of view. So feel free in the end of the meeting, and before we conclude, that if you guys want to share something else with me, please do. Why I need close friends? Why do I need close friends? And I need close friends because it's important sometimes to share you out. You share your life, you share your moments, you share your sacrifices with close people to you, beside the family, beside parents, beside those people. It's good to have like a good true friend that you share your life and your moments, your bad, your good, someone you talk to. بس هنا بقى هيجينا to the point, who is my friend? Or whom am I picking to be my close friends? So it's important to have a close friends just for يعني حاجة كده للطبيعة، حاجة حلوة لنفسية الواحد, for your own good. طيب, and God created us to be supportive to each other, to be يعني to spread love, to be kind to each other. فربنا خلقنا هو عايزنا ان احنا to be always like, he wants to be like ان احنا to be always supportive, to be always يعني be there for each other. It's good that we usually have friends. I know people like my father-in-law, I talked to him one time and I was like, how many friends do you have? He's over 60s, and I expected him to say, I have at least 15 friends or something. He said, I have 2, and he named them. 2 for his whole entire life. This was people, like they are my true close friends. Those are the people I trust. It might take, على فكرة, years to find these friends. It doesn't need to be someone I met in the high school or someone I met in the middle school and I grow up with, and it have to be this person. No, because we might, sometimes we get different. Sometimes I know a lot of people who were really, really like good deacons when we were young kids, and they know a lot of hymns, but when they grow up, they chose a different path. I can't say they will be my friends. Hatta, even though if they were like my close friends until like high school, no, they chose after that to take a totally different path. ما ينفعش أكمل in our friendship. I pray for them, but we cannot continue. طيب. Before I go to the main point, which is how I make friends, I need to know first, who am I? And I need to know my personality. I need to know who am I first to understand or to better pick people. مش أي حد can be my friend. My personality is different than John Yusuf, different than Sonia, different than Stephen. Each of us, and then we have different personalities that we, according to it, we can pick friends. عارفين مين أكتر ناس بتتعب or they have hard time finding friends? Who don't know themselves. هم مش عارفين نفسهم. They don't know who they are. And this part also is very, very important later on for you guys, like when you choose your partners, اللي هو your wife or your husband in the future. But this is another talk بعدين. So who am I? Am I someone who is talkative? I like to talk a lot. So I need to find someone who can listen and likes to talk too, so we can talk. لا. Am I someone quiet? ما بحبش أتكلم كتير. So I need to find someone. When I look for someone who is maybe having the same personality, that's close to my personality, that he doesn't like or she doesn't like to talk a lot or something. Am I social? I like to hang out and let's plan for something. Yeah, guys, next Saturday we're gonna go hiking, and the next one we're gonna go kayaking. يلا يا جماعة. Okay, I need to be surrounded. I need to have these friends who are active the same as me. ما ينفعش some just على فكرة, there's nothing is wrong or right. There is no personality that is better than the other. No, God created us all different عشان we complete each other. So, but when it comes to close friends, when I pick my close friends, I need to know myself. Am I a listener? Find out in yourself, am I someone who who is good listener? مش بزهق بسرعة. So maybe you can also be a friend with someone who is a bit like talkative كده وبيتكلم when active. The most important thing, again, try as much as you can to keep God in your friendship. Do not forget who you are. Don't forget who you are. Always keep God in your mind. When I go out, when I hang out or something, open up anything. Open up a subject about God. Talk for 10 minutes about God. Try your best. Don't spend your whole entire hangout or retreat. أو مثلا مش هقول retreat. Of course, we're going to talk about God. But don't spend your whole time, your hangout with your friends, talking about everything else but God. Try, do your best. يعني squeeze كده in your talk and relate something that happened to you to God and open the subject of God, open talk something. You never know who needs to listen to this. Okay, I have a friend of mine. I really appreciate him so much. We are being good friends for 6 years since he moved here to the States. Not at once I met him, and at least we spoke about God for a little bit, for 5-10 minutes. I'm not telling you like we speak, or we talk all the time about God. Sometimes we talk all the time about God, but I really appreciate it when at least we open something, we talk something about God, when really we relate something happened in our day to God. Let's move to the final part, which is the most important part. And I hope I have some more time and I don't take too much. How to make friends. Very quick. How to make friends. How to pick friends. Now I know myself. Now I know what a friendship means. I need to know, okay, who am I picking? This is going to be something social. This is not something spiritual. But عشان أنا خلاص أنا اتكلمت على الحتة spiritual. I know myself that if this person is not related to God, he cannot be my friend, my close friend. Okay, that doesn't mean I hate everyone else, or I'm not supposed that because he's not my friend. That doesn't mean that I hate him or something, or I condemn him or I judge on him. Like, we're no better than anyone. We just pick the people who is John, or I think someone, or Stephen, someone said, someone I'm comfortable with. That how to make friends. Let's assume that you are introduced to a new group. Okay, and أنا رحت النهارده مع Stephen. He took me to hang out with a new group for me, and I know no one there, right? So number one, please put in your mind whether you are trying to make friends or no, whether you want to make friends or no. Always be nice. Always have a nice attitude. Always be smiley كده يعني. Try as much as you can. And when people see you, you are a comfortable أو يعني حد مريح كده. حد nice to meet. I don't want people when they meet me next time, they be like, here he came again or something because I complain or something. No, try as much as you can. Be smiley, nice. Be يعني always have like good words on your mouth. Be like supportive when you see something nice. See someone in the t-shirt, or having or you saw your friend having a good outfit or something. Say something nice about it. مش لازم أقول friend, like someone you just knew or introduced to. Say something nice about him. And people will always remember you with your good words. Okay, type. Number two, after you introduce yourself to someone, wait a little bit before you ask like too many questions. Like, be quiet for a little bit and respect that the point this person might or don't want to speak or don't want to talk. He just will introduce himself to you. That doesn't mean like he's ready to go in a new friendship or someone. يسأل someone يسأل or talk in general. So we have to have a respect at the point that these people might or might not. So when I'm introduced, I wait for a little bit. Number three, when you feel like there's like this awkward silence, you can start to break this silence by asking a question, like just one question, like, hey, so what do you do for a living? Do you work or do you study? هنا you're asking يعني كده انت عايز someone to start to introduce himself. So you need to know the people in front of you more. فانت ممكن تبدأ with this question. And if you find the person who, you will find two answers. يعني one will be like, I study, and then he will be quiet again, or she will be quiet again. Respect that he might not be in the mood, or he doesn't want to be a new friend or something. So okay, خلاص, keep it for yourself وخلاص. But someone else will be like, oh, I'm an accountant, I also study right now for my MBA, I do this and I do that, and he will start to be talking more. At this point that this person is, at some point he's welcoming a new friendship. If there is no silence, ما فيش silence, لا بالعكس, everyone is talking and everyone is sharing things, and you're not really knowing anyone, stay quiet. Stay quiet at some point that you know the people, because when they speak, you starting to getting to know who these people are, what they are talking about. Are they talking about something bad? Because some people, أنا مش عارف, I'm just joining new people. Maybe they have like bad jokes going around. They speak about something bad or something. Okay, so I know this group. I don't need to make close friends from this group. خلاص أنا عرفت. لا, they speak about general things, something interesting. بيتكلموا on sports, بيتكلموا, sometimes they spoke about God and so on. Okay, so this group is comfortable. I might pick someone. I find someone close to me. Okay. Number 4. If I find someone who is friendly and nice and we have things in common, maybe after I ask the first question, he will respond back with another question. Then I start to ask another question. Okay, so what's your hobbies? What do you do? Do you like sports? I personally like soccer. So if someone is like soccer, we start talking about soccer or something and so on. And the conversation start to go from this point. Maybe if you feel comfortable and he feel comfortable towards you, you might ask about his number and then you might hang out again or something. Here, this can be the first step of being يعني a new friendship is born. ممكن at some point, no, خلاص, it was like a nice to meet you. At some point, he doesn't really share numbers, or if he share numbers, he might not text you back or something. فخلاص, you have to respect again that this person doesn't need new friends, or he is not ready for new friends. This pretty much like a general talk on how to make friends, how to pick your friends, what to share with this close friend. I just want to share something before you guys share with any questions, if you have any questions. What to share? I don't care. I don't care what you guys talk about. Of course, like in a good things. مش بنتكلم على حاجة sexual, مش بنتكلم على حاجة تزعل ربنا. أنا بتكلم, it doesn't matter what your interest is. I respect you all. I have full respect to whatever the way you live. Just don't share family secrets. خليني بس put it in this way. عشان I met a lot of people who are very disappointed and feeling hurt from their friends because they spread out, revealed their secrets because you said something you shouldn't be saying. The family secrets, your private secrets in your life, that something that you tell Abuna during the confession, you shouldn't be telling anyone else. مش لازم تكون a sin. It could be something just personal. I'm planning for something that is I just want to keep it for myself. Don't share it with people. Don't trust people too much that they will keep your secret, because at some point you will get hurt. This is just a small piece of advice for you guys. And so I'm done at this point. I don't want to make it too long. So if any of you guys have any questions, what do you think? And anyone have any comments? Julina, John, Stephen, Joy, Julia. You guys have any? Sonia, do you guys have any comments? Anything to add? If you want to argue, I don't mind to.
Not a question, but just a comment that I like when you said to make sure that you know yourself, because I think it's important that you get to know who you are, because if you don't know who you are, you can be easily influenced, I think, by bad. So
Right.
So I liked when you said that part.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Sonia.
Thank you.
Yep. And this will help you guys, this will help you in the future. Trust me. This will help a lot when you pick your partner and when you pick your wife or your future husband. This will help you a lot. If you know yourself, it's going to be, I'm not going to say like it's like a piece of cake or it's a super easier thing, but it will help and like eliminate a lot of steps that you don't need if you know yourself. Okay, if you guys have nothing else to share, interrupt me if you do. I just have 3 small bullets that I put as a schedule: do not do and do or do not and do not do in your friendship. When you meet with someone, or when you are a close friend, or you start to make a friendship with someone, do not be upset too much. Do not be someone who, بيزعل كتير. If I canceled a hangout or something, don't start like complain and give me a hard time. Just respect them that I might don't want to go. It doesn't have to be there is a certain reason. I just don't want to know. I just don't want to go. So do be understandable. Give excuses. Another thing, do not be a blamer. Do not be a complainer. Again, the same as point 1. Don't complain too much about your life, about what you see, about to the people who are close to you, because this gives them pain. Although they might be very good with listening and they might be patient and tolerate you, but too much complaint will start to get people away from you, even if they are perfect and we have been good friends. Always give excuses, okay? Always give excuses. That will comfort you first before it will comfort the person in front of you. That will make people loves you and wants to be with you more when you start giving excuses and you don't complain or upset too much. Last thing, which is the most important, do not gossip or judge, okay? When I have a friend of mine that starts to speak or talk about someone behind his back, I'm for sure no way sharing any of my family my family secrets. Then I'm not going to share anything that I think it's private in my life in general. I might not invite him to my house at some point because this person is not honest. He's talk about people behind their back, so I don't trust him. I'm not saying I'm better than him because this is a sin, but I'm saying I wouldn't trust myself with him. I wouldn't trust when he come to my house what he gonna see and what he gonna share, right? So always be aware to this part. So that will continue. زي ما احنا اتكلمنا last talk about do not judge and do not gossip or do not condemn. Okay, thank you very much. I really enjoyed it today with you guys. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Mark. May the Lord bless your thought, your service, and reward you for your time with us.
Thank you, Buna.
So much.